some of us have been showing up to church every Sunday, and you've been upset because some of us have been bitter about some things. Don't use your age to negate your maturity. Because I know some 60-year-olds that act like 6-year-olds in the spirit. Not only is there a travesty of lostness, but then we also find the importance of repentance. The prodigal son had an epiphany, and he said, I might as well go back to my father's house. When I go back, I'm going to tell him that, Father, I have sinned, and I have not only sinned against you, but I've sinned against my Father, which is in heaven. This is why the son shouldn't be bitter. What he had was more than money. He had access to the Father. You don't have a reason to be bitter because you are still blessed. You still have access to God. You still have the right to go to your Father in prayer and let him know your petition. Make your petition known unto him.
What do you call when someone who doesn't want a relationship but they want the benefits of one? What do you call that? Friends with benefits. And that's how we treat God, and we want the benefits of a relationship, but we don't want the commitment. You worried about when the rent gonna be paid. You worried about when the next bill's gonna come from. You worried about how you gonna make ends meet. But God is saying, I got you. I got it all figured out. I just need you to trust what I put you in. One season, he'll stop the storm, but in the next season, he'll say, it's me. In Mark chapter 4, that wasn't God's storm because he rebuked the storm, and God does not need to correct himself. Sometimes he's responsible for the storm. Not only will he change your location, not only will he calm you in the places that you lack. The disciples were lacking in their faith, but he will call you away from people who aren't like-minded. There was a man named Moses who survived the wilderness because he trusted what God put him in. There was a woman named Leah who survived not being loved correctly because he trusted what God put her in. But there was another man who prayed, Father, take this cup away from me, but if not my will, your will be done. And on Friday, he was beaten and bruised with nails in his hands and nails in his feet. But early Sunday morning, he got up the grave because he trusted the process he was in.